that's the next one we really need to talk about. Real Madrid. Kiko, I saw you talking about Madrid's midfield. Hate how so no one mentions Kroos, our best midfielder by far. He has to start in the best XI. The best XI in so all time? The one that I did? I don't know all time. I agree next season he has to play because he's still going to be young. It's just, I think for the future, he's not going to be forever, you know? Now for Real Madrid next season, yeah, I agree. Next season is probably his last one as a starter. But let's talk because we're gonna let's debate, let's talk, chat, let's talk. Real Madrid next season. A lot of people have been arguing and saying, "Oh, like this is the way that Real Madrid should be playing. This is put some respect on my boy Valverde's name because a lot of people are ignoring him. A lot of people are leaving him out of the lineups that we could possibly be running next season. That Ancelotti might be running next season. And overall, I have different points of views. It depends on the day. It depends on who you want to do. It depends how many other players we sign. It depends if we sign any other players. And by any other players, I mean the freaking turtle. So let's pod. Let's talk a little bit here. Of course, if you watched the last video, this is the team that we were talking about. Declan Rice possibly going to Manchester City or Arsenal. This is the possibility. If you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and go watch it. But Real Madrid, and oh my God, the freaking feelings. Oh, I'm using Chosen XI. My boy Rupak let me know that we could play around with the tactics and everything. Look at this squad. This squad was insane. This hurts to do, but Vinicius Jr. All right, up front. Let's say we don't get. Let's say we don't get Mbappe, right? Let's say we don't get Mbappe. Valverde will be on the right. Bellingham will be around here. Kroos will probably be here. Tchouaméni. And then put Camavinga. And you'll see guys in a second something because I'm modifying things, okay? Okay. So we do that, right? And then of course on this is Fran Garcia. Which I don't know if we're keeping Mendy. I would love to keep Mendy. I actually would love to keep him. If you guys on TikTok want to watch the screen, I'm live on Kick. That's what this is for. Come over to Kick and you can actually watch what I'm doing. I'm recording YouTube videos right now. So that's why you see me looking up that much because I'm looking at my chat over here. Do you think Madrid will go for the 4-1-2-1-2? We could. I'll show you in a second what I believe it's going to happen. Militao and Alaba. For anyone saying that Rudiger should start, I don't fault you for it, but I don't think that is sensible. I don't think that makes sense after the 2 seasons that we have seen Alaba and Nacho have. And then Carvajal is still here. And our backup right back. Do we have a backup right back yet? Let's put Odriozola because I think he's still Odriozola. All right, let's see. And then Courtois. And it doesn't matter who our backup goalkeeper is, so I'm just going to put Courtois here. All right, so there's a lot of options here. Modric. And then let's put Ceballos. All right, and then up front, Joselu. Do we have a backup? We technically do, right? We do have the backup of Brahim Diaz, even though I don't rate him. This is more than likely what we're going to be seeing next season. Tchouaméni, Fran Garcia, Militao, Alaba, Carvajal, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Kroos, Vini, Rodrigo, Valverde. Now, what I would love to see is a 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-2-3-1 with Bellingham being the most forward one and Tchouaméni and Kroos here and Rodrigo up front and Valverde on the wing. Of course, a lot of people say like, oh, Camavinga should be the starter with Kroos or with Tchouaméni and Bellingham up front. We bet on the... Oh, Lucas Vázquez. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot. All right, so this is probably the formation we're going to see. I hate when people say, like, oh, Camavinga should still be our starter left back. No, man. He's a center mid that happens to be really good at left back. Doesn't mean we have to make him a left back forever. It doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. Stop arguing for a player that will flourish as a center mid just because you want to see him still play as a left back position. Doesn't make sense. The fact that he can play left back means that even if Fran Garcia and Mendy go injured, we still fine. Okay? So stop overreacting about this. Now, up front, if we get the turtle, right? If we get the turtle, this one when things get messy. Because I've seen a lot of people say that, oh, Valverde should be here and Rodrigo should not start. I disagree with that. I feel like at this point, Rodrigo should absolutely be our right back. Should be our right wing position, Should be our right wing no matter what. These three are the future of Madrid if we sign them, Rodrigo. And then this will be our new BBC. Like, let's put it like that. This will be our new front three for the ages. Now, the problem relies in where do you put everyone else? Of course, in this case, we could do... Realistically, Tchouaméni, Bellingham has to start because we pay too much money for him. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. We could see this happening. But then here, people already start crying, just like, no, where's Valverde? I'm like, Valverde will play. We just don't know where. For all we know, Valverde could be the next right back. You know what I'm saying? Valverde could easily play here at one point. So we don't know. That's how good Valverde is, that he can go anywhere. When it comes to our center backs, we're set. Militao and Alaba and Rudiger and Nacho, they're going to be rotating the whole season. Fran Garcia, I think he's here to stay. I think he's going to start at the left back position and he's not going to let go. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Ceballos, Modric, Kroos, they're all going to be here. Knowing Ancelotti the way that I know Ancelotti, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably gonna be our starting right here. Camavinga, Kroos, Bellingham. This is probably gonna be it. Then here, if we get Mbappe, I feel like this is what's going to happen. Valverde, right? Mbappe, Vinicius. I feel like this is what we're going to be playing if we get Mbappe. Of course, it's going to be a triangle. It's going to be the 4-1-2-1-2, technically. Camavinga in the bottom, in the CDM position, Bellingham and Kroos on the CM positions. Valverde is going to be kind of like a cam, even though he's going to be roaming all this area right here because that's what he does. And then after that, Vinicius still going to be hold of this area right here on the heat map. You're going to see him fall in this whole section right here. And Mbappe is going to basically take this whole area of the field right here. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're doing a disservice to Rodrigo if we do this. I really do see... I don't see a way that we can justify that. Like, Rodrigo should be a starter. Like, Rodrigo should be here. Rodrigo should be here. Rodrigo. Right? So, Rodrigo should be, like, the one that creates everything. The connection between the midfield and everything. And then after that... Probably Valverde will need to start to make up for the pace, and then Bellingham is gonna have to pick up the role of Kroos, and then maybe Camavinga like either picks up or anything, or we could see Tchouaméni become the starting CDM like he was meant to. Yeah, no, Rodrigo's a very good number 10, so I will be surprised if he wasn't to be it. There's a lot of things. There used to be a saying that Mourinho said a long time ago when we used to have Benzema and Higuain, and he said, "Hey, most teams don't have the luxury of having the headache of having to pick between Di Maria, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ozil, Benzema, Higuain, and it wasn't Bale, it was somebody else, but that we didn't have the luxury of having to pick all these absolute killers, absolute machines for strikers. And Mourinho and everything had to say everything like that. It was Rodriguez, but that wasn't the Mourinho era. Like the 2000, I'm talking about the 2012. So that era, Del Cio, freaking Cristiano, Benzema, Higuain, Di Maria, and there was somebody else, but I forget who it was. That era of Real Madrid, he said like, oh, it's a headache. It's a headache. And it's a good headache to have. And thankfully, I'm not getting paid for that. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't know who's going to be or starting everything. I just know that if we get Mbappe, it's going to be one of the best headaches that anything could have. Of course, right now, there's rumors that Liverpool wants to step up and trying to hijack it from us. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Because let's be honest here. If Mbappe comes, or if Mbappe does get sold, we're going to definitely see, finally, the whole arc. We're going to see the prophecy finally fulfilling itself. Because if there was one player that had to be destined to Real Madrid, just like Cristiano Ronaldo used to be, that is Mbappe. We have known it. Everyone knows it. It will be absolute blasphemy if the comic book never comes to a part. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Where should Mbappe play? Where should Real Madrid? What formation? Who should be the starting 11 for Real Madrid? I'll see you guys in the comments. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Kick. I'm live. I'm talking to the people and everything. But as always, I appreciate you all. And I'll see you next time. Peace.